Sawadee Krap. It's a video on the different kinds of tools that we use for Sakyant tattooing. Kem sak. Kem is needle and sak is tattoo. The style of the actual needle for Sakyant is kem bar. You may be able to see it in the video, but I will put a pic up. It's basically a long thin needle with a slit along the end of it, which when dipped in the ink would hold the ink as you poke it into the skin, leaving the ink behind. Also called bark chalam. Nowadays a lot of Sakyant Ajarns will use a tip that has a removable needle, so that way we can use tattoo needles, heat the solder off so that we can put the needle in the end and use a tiny little grub screw to keep it tight. So that way everybody gets a brand new fresh needle every time. Much more hygienic, especially for Westerners who are more concerned about the hygiene and the risk of transmitting blood-borne pathogens. The two main tattoo tips that we'd use would be Kempan, which is like flat, like maybe 5 to 7 needles aligned in a flat row, good for doing lines, shading, tiger stripes and that sort of thing. The other one would be a round one, or Kemcom. So like same 5, 7, 9 needles all arranged in a tight little circle, good for doing letters and different aspects of a Sakyant design. You also may have heard of Sak, which just means a wooden tattoo needle. So usually teak is what they use, but again the end is made with steel. This particular one has the removable needle part. And one's made from bronze, soft material. Same, you can have the Kempa style with the needle tip, but this one has the removable needle tip on it. Brass is a little softer, so you would have to sharpen it more often than a steel needle. Many needles were made with brass, being a common metal in Thailand's history. The archaeological evidence of brass work being done 6th century BC and much more recent, so it's a likely jump that brass would have been used as a great material to make needles from. Ironworking and steel later on, much better than brass, keeps the sharpness a lot longer. The iron industry in Thailand has been around a long time. A lot of evidence from the 16th, 17th century. Actually, the three main areas that were really good at the complex, direct style of metal work, iron work. Western Europe, Eastern Asia, and Thailand. So Thailand has got a long history of good ironworking, and then later on developing steel. Steel is definitely the most common one, particularly now. Some people call it bamboo tattoo, etc. You see people tying needles onto chopsticks or bits of bamboo. It's not the case. Bronze, steel, etc. has been used for a long time. It's simply the best way to do it. But that's not to say in a pinch people have used sharpened bamboo or thorns or God knows what else, as it might not have been readily available to some people. But again, any Ajarn or monk that's worth their salt would use good materials, brass, steel. It's not a bamboo tattoo. It is 99.99% of the time in modern days and history, metal. So in conclusion, yes, steel, brass, etc. they get used. It's not bamboo. If you hear bamboo tattoo, it's rubbish. We do use steel. A lot of Ajarns now are moving towards using the removable tattoo needle heads. Again, hygiene, ease of use. If they get blunt, you just throw them out and put a new one in. Very cheap to do, and you can do a lot more with shading and design work with a bigger range of needles. Everybody that comes to see me always gets a brand new needle. You'll see me change it. You'll see me get open from a new packet. You'll see me keep everything nice and clean, new ink. It's all very hygienic and making sure that everyone has a great experience. If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to send a message or comment under this video, share it along. Just trying to get some good information out there for people that don't know. Swati Hub.